Alright, so today we have not did a ride along in a long time. So Nate's on the truck with me. And we figured we would really just do an update, like kind of where we are and where we're going. We got the kiddos, both of the kiddos with us this morning. And then we're headed to drop them off at me time. We got a few different things today. We are shooting some content we'll talk about here in a little bit. We got a networking meeting later today. But the big thing is we've had a lot of transitions lately over the last 2 to 3 months. And I feel like that's kind of what this store is always about, is the transitions and talking about them. So we'll get into that. Excited. But really excited about where we're going.
Hey Jax, can you wave to the camera? Yes.
No.
Wave to the camera.
Say hey.
The other day when you were at our house, you forgot to see us later.
Well, this is later right now.
Oh.
So I'm seeing you later.
Today?
Yeah, this is later.
Later today.
Alright, I'll see you later, bud. I'll see you when I see you.
No, you're not.
Oh, what you gonna do in the summer? There's no school, and you and the wife both have stuff to do. But all right, I guess Lowe's is next. We're going to 21st Avenue today, which is a flip that we've been working on. We got to build some custom doors, or we got to have some doors done. They're literally like 2 foot by 3 foot. If we order them, they're like $300. Actually, more than $300, which is ridiculous. So I'm going to meet Chris at Lowe's to figure out what we can do, because it's silly. It's an attic access. It doesn't need a $300 door. Anyway, we're going to Lowe's. We're picking that out. I feel like there's a couple other things we got to decide while we're here. That, and then to Nashville. We haven't been doing a lot of actual talking about the flips in the vlog, in the personal vlog, and that's because we're kind of shifting it around a little bit. We're actually going to be doing some very specific content around and we're going to call it the Investing in Nashville show. So we're going to have an intro, the whole 9 yards, which is why Nate is with me today, because we're going to go out. I think we're going to go out to Nashville, maybe. I know we're going to Nashville. I think we're going to go through different parts potentially, and just shoot an intro for the show. Excited about it. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to really take the vlog and let it be more of a little more heavy on the personal journey piece. I'm going to be talking about a lot of things. I'm still going to be talking about real estate, but I felt like it came to a point where the personal vlog was just talking about the flips, and that's fine to a degree, but I wanted to make sure we could just take that out. Let's create its own type of content, give kind of life to that thought and that idea. That way when people are watching it, they're watching it for that content. And with this, it's more of just sharing the things that I'm going through, the transitions I'm going through, more of a personal side. So, yeah. All right, well, good deal, buddy. I appreciate it. All right, see ya.
What up? Just waiting on 2 guys to show up on time. It's pretty tough these days.
Hey, I called Alan, pretty early, trying to figure out where he was, and then he didn't call me back until I was just gonna...
3 minutes, bro. I looked at it. It said missed call 3 minutes before. Don't blame this on me.
That was a text.
How wide is the door?
That's what the doors look like. So you're basically just, we won't have the big one.
So are we trying to match this?
I figured we'd be better off matching at least that top square. This middle piece is wider, but we would just make it all the same size, which is a 1x4.
I'm just saying we can just cut them long ways hypothetically here if they're all 24 by something. It ain't gonna be 40 though. All the hinges are black. And that's it. So we're kind of picking out hinges. This is kind of where I get a little weird because. Oh wait, let's get a double. Is that a double one?
This was on top of all the doubles.
Oh, okay. So anyway, having to build the custom doors, we're trying to figure out what kind of hinges we want. We got to get match. We're not gonna pay $300 a door, so we're getting all the crap. We're gonna build it. We're gonna have the guys build them, but we need to make sure it at least matches because this house is like $700 to $750. At least that's what we're hoping for. So there's a balance between I'm not gonna pay $300 for a door that's 2 foot by 2 foot, but they gotta look nice. So it's kind of what we're doing right now.
We need 5, right?
All right, I'm super excited. We are here at 21st. We just closed 14th, which, you know what, we didn't do a final on that one. Anyway, sorry, side note. But we're here at 21st. That's the one we're working on right now. We also have one coming up. We're supposed to close next week, so we'll have 2 on that one. And then we just put another one under contract. So again, like we said earlier, we're putting a new series together, the Investing in Nashville series. So it kind of really, that's the whole purpose of the content, is to go through, get behind the scenes kind of stuff. So we're gonna walk through this real quick. We also are gonna shoot some content for the show. But in the meantime, Chris had to go change because he showed up in t-shirts and shorts. So anyway, all right, let's get in here real quick, take a look at it, shoot some content. All right, so just in case you don't, and just in case you don't watch the vlog, gonna watch the new show, give you just a quick tour. All right, we got in. We ended up changing some of this up. We ended up painting the outside. Had to rip. We had a lot of stuff that just ultimately don't make sense. That we have changed up, and most of it was done. That's the beauty about this thing. We didn't have to strip it down to the studs like we're used to. We still are spending a lot of money on it, but not as bad as we typically do. So inside, take a look. Gonna put the door on this thing. We ended up redoing a lot of the floors here. I'm just shooting for the vlog right now, but tried to redo the floors on this really cool, like, looking gray floor, but it's bubbling up, so we had to scratch the whole idea, so I don't know what we're gonna do with that. But this is one thing we did change that you'll see in the show, but they had this like weird bar thing that just didn't make sense, kind of interrupted the whole flow of the kitchen. So we pulled all this out. We had 2 windows in the corner that we took out altogether. Put a new window, kind of reconfigured that, and I'm excited because we're gonna have like a storage all the way down, right? All the way down on this side. This whole back wall is gonna be stove granite. We're gonna have a massive island right here, gas stove, the whole 9 yards. So we kind of went all out on this guy. But the good thing is, everything else was pretty well done, so it's gonna be a quick flip. We're thinking, I don't know what, 30 days in now, 45 days in now. Hopefully another 30 to 45 days and we're done. So that'll be a good one. True. I literally said, bro, let's go to Topgolf. It's your birthday.
No.
And you were like, I got too much to do, man.
I was like, I'll give you a call, man. I waited all day.
No.
She's like, hey, man.
No.
So you still doing Topgolf? I know you're leaving. I was like, man,
No,
Alan.
dude, that is this is on camera, bro.
Oh my gosh.
You lie.
The proof.
No. All right, for real, go. We gotta go. All three of us.
Cool.
Yeah. We'll
I'll
make it happen.
bring my good jacket.
All right, guys. So before Nate had to head out, we were gonna go. I gotta go to Top Golf after this. So Nate is going back with Chris to Mount Juliet. But the last 2 months, 3 months have been, I don't know, interesting to say the least. And it's turned out to be in a great way. Like I'm talking about a constantly listen to your intuition. Like, where are you going? What do you want to do? And for me, I noticed I was in this weird funk, right? And I'm learning a lot. I'm going through this. I've been taking this mentorship, I guess, class program. Short stories, a couple guys have been mentoring me and some other people about buying commercial, all this stuff. And this unsettling feeling kind of kept coming up, and I didn't know why. I didn't know why I was in this weird funk. And I just realized that I've been entering into this place where it's time to shift again, right? And it's time to grow. And what I'm going to be doing is, I decided, I was out by the pool when we were still at the apartment, thinking through like, where am I? I had my cigar, and that's kind of what I do to think. And ultimately what happened was I just realized in this moment, just kind of like I knew it was time to close the company, I knew in that moment it's time to make a shift in my life. And so I made this constant this decision in that moment, rather, to say, you know what, I'm shifting away from the day-to-day sales, and I'm going all in on the development. I'm going all in on the commercial, and I'm going all in on this, because I feel like I'm in this place in my life. It's time to grow, it's time to shift. And unless you commit to something, it is very difficult to be successful. Honestly, it's really almost impossible to be successful at anything unless you are in a place where you decide this is it. And so in that moment, I said, this is it. I'm not that I won't help people buy and sell. I am, but that's usually going to take it to the team, and I'm working referrals if somebody sends it to me, but I'm not going to be working it day to day. And I just made that decision, like, this is it. This is what I want, and I had to cut off everything else. And I ain't gonna lie, it really tested me. In 2 weeks, I've lost $45,000 worth of deals. Thankfully, I got some of that back. But it's a matter of, when you decide something, are you gonna stick with it? And that's what kept going back in my mind. Are you gonna stick with it? So that's what I've done, and it's been good. This has taken off. Man, we got some really exciting stuff going in the development. We've been meeting with the mayor of this county and the TVA and all this stuff, which I can't really talk about yet because it's not really solidified yet. But man, we got some huge stuff. And for me, I've got that excitement back again. And I tell people all the time when they're getting into real estate or they want to figure out what they want to do in life, like, at some point you've got to decide. And if you choose yes to this, you got to say no to this over here. And that's kind of where I've been in my life the last couple months. And it's going to suck at times, right? And I got to figure out, how am I going to make this work? How I got to shift this around? But that's where we're going. And I'm getting that excitement back. So I'm excited to see what's next, what's going. But for you, I think you need to think about, is there anything that you want to do, you're afraid to do? Maybe you need to do it. Ask yourself, is it time? Because at some point, you've got to decide, am I going that direction or am I not? So that's where I am. Love you guys. Nate's heading on. I'm going to my next meeting. Until next time, guys, love you. Go make some magic happen.